So this year was neat. I did a cappella. Oh, my name is Carrie. Carrie, strange name for those that don't know me, but Carrie Chun, and I did a cappella this year. I met great people, and I did MatchStrike since '04. I left, didn't do it '09. So I did it for 6 times now. So I did body worship most of the time, and then drama, and then a cappella. But all those years, my family they never came. I never really invited them. I don't know why. But I did this time. There's a couple things with that. I did body worship and stuff, and that was great. There's a lot that can be learned, and there's a lot that can be learned, and there's a lot that you can take from that and grow. But more than that, or me being Satan, and a few video clips, and like the random guy in the robe with like 5 lines. I'm not diminishing that, but more than that, a cappella, like singing with words, something meaningful. It was more meaningful for me, for my family to see and hear, because, well, maybe it was good timing, because before, definitely, I don't think my parents would. Be interested at that time. It's been difficult past a lot of years. But now, honestly, like, my dad is older, so he's like extremely slowly getting softer. Because you probably know Korean, 아저씨들 are very like, their hearts are very like, and you can't get in it. And yeah, some people know more of what I'm talking about here, but, and I'm not glorifying MatchStrike or saying that's why, but I am saying that it does provide an opportunity. Because sometimes, I go to a small church, sometimes you don't want to come to a place where you're so intimately involved with different people. What if you come to a place where it's really dark? You can kind of creep in. Sometimes people receive something from that too. And it's not immediately noticeable. Just because I don't see my dad on the floor on his knees crying and screaming out, doesn't mean that something's not happening inside of him. My dad's old, he's like 67. He's turning 68 this year. Hopefully, that was not an accident, because it had me late. That's why he's so old. But, yeah, I have an older sister who is 9 years older than me. Yeah, by the way, I have 2 older sisters, and they came too. But they left early. But anyways, they all left early. But they left during the sermon, apparently. Sorry, wasn't it? That's what they told me. But they did come and hear the acapella and the praise and all that, so. I guess, so, rather than seeing me up there doing body worship, dancing, or even the drama, like, I think this opportunity is good timing. And the words, I'm glad we sing a Korean song. Because my dad is like, oh, my parents, I don't know, it used to be that really quickly. I used to think my mom would be easier to reach than my dad, but now it seems like it's different. It seems like my dad will be easier than my mom for some reason. But, so the point is, I did MatchStrike because not to do this, not to like be seen and to be heard. I just came up because no one was coming up. But because this is an opportunity for me to reintroduce myself to God, or Him to reintroduce Himself to me. Because every day, I believe more and more, like, I'm getting older, and I'm not quite there yet, but you know, it's coming faster than I perceive it to. And the faster it comes, I'm seeing that today we only have today. Yesterday is gone forever, and tomorrow is not guaranteed, and we have today. So when I'm reintroduced to grace and reintroduced to God, it's new every time. I think that's what it means when He says He's new every day. Mercy is new every morning, because the day that we wake up, that's the only day we have. Yesterday is gone, so. And I'm not great. I'm not a great person. I'm pretty, not a good person. But God, He's done more in my life than I can ever speak about, than I can ever write about, or sing about. And so since today is all we have, and that's so easily forgotten, I just wanted to say, this time around, my family did get to come, even though they left early. I feel like there's more being done, I guess, in terms of reaching them, and me trying to reach them. But it's not me after all, I guess, it's God's burden to really touch them and open them up, but I'm just kind of like, the chisel. Hopefully, I'm doing a good job. But definitely to all the people, the a cappella people, it's been a great experience. And, yeah. Again, I could say a lot, but I don't want to take up time. But that's, yeah.
My Korean name is Shinyang, just like the Bible, and my last name is Ku, so it's like Kuyak Shinyang. But anyway, through this MatchStrike, one thing that I've gone through the most is just being tired all the time. I mean, I know everybody works, I know everybody, difficult schedules and being busy and all that, but to me, I was just physically just burned out because of my work. Just coming to MatchStrike practice was just always tired, always getting sleepy, not being able to focus, It seems like I was always the first one to leave. And, my brother, Jonathan over there mentioned, you're going home already. So I began to pray, just asking for just a different job, that it's not going to interfere with the, not just MatchStrike, but overall my spiritual life. We talk about, Sam and I talk about all the time where your job has a lot of influence in your spiritual life. So that's one thing that I prayed for, and came across this job, and I just out of the blue moon I started applying for it, not thinking that anything was gonna happen. And when I was praying at that time, I asked for a specific, like sort of list of things I was looking for. A week later, I got a call back, and for an interview, and even at that time, I didn't think anything of it. But the day of interview came, had the interview. Actually, had an interview with three, head of person in the department, and I had to wait another week, and that was after the MatchStrike. And I was waiting, I was still had this, feeling about, is it really gonna happen? I'm not even qualified to have this job, and I'm still tired, physically from doing this, through work and all that. Then MatchStrike happened, and I got a call back saying that you got the job. And I'm thinking, here I am. All I did was just simple ask for prayer. Lord, this is what I'm looking for, and that's exactly what He gave to me. to me, I mean, it's not about me, and it's not about the place I'm going, but the fact that what I asked for, even to the very small detail, is what God gave me. And then I started thinking, if that was gonna happen, I should be like, oh, 6 figures. Just kidding. So that's my first testimony. But second thing is, on Sunday, while we were wrapping up, I actually hurt my back. At that time, it was excruciating pain that I couldn't even move. Under the, I was thinking that maybe I should call the ambulance. And here I am lying on the chair, just waiting for everybody to wrap up so they could help me go home. All of a sudden, I hear people saying, "Oh, when I hurt my back, I was out for 2 weeks. I was out for 3 weeks. Oh no, I was out for 4 weeks." And I'm like, wow, it hurts. And if I'm out for 2 weeks, how am I supposed to, make my bills, pay my bills? But end of the story. Cut it short. I came home, slept for 12 hours, got up, moved around, had some chain on my back, about 20 needles. A day after that, I went to work, and then went to play bowling. So it seems like my back is fine, and I give all the praise and glory to God for that as well. Thank you.